Ever wondered why your dog just won't stop licking you? At first, it feels cute, maybe even funny. But what if I told you those licks aren't random at all? What if every single lick is actually a message your dog is trying to send you? A message about love, trust, comfort, or something even deeper that most dog owners completely miss. Because the truth is, your dog might be trying to talk to you in the only way they know how. And once you understand what it really means, you'll never look at those sloppy kisses the same way again. Let's uncover the real reason behind it.
Why does your dog keep licking you? The real reason. Have you ever been sitting on the couch, relaxing after a long day, when suddenly your dog comes over and starts licking your hands, your face, maybe even your feet? At first, it feels sweet, maybe even a little funny. But after a while, you start to wonder something. Why does your dog do this so much? Is it just affection? Is it a habit? Or is there something deeper going on that most dog owners completely miss? Because the truth is, when your dog licks you, it's not just a random action. It's actually one of the most meaningful ways dogs communicate with the humans they trust. Behind every lick is a message. Sometimes it's love. Sometimes it's respect. Sometimes it's comfort. And sometimes it's your dog trying to tell you something important about how they feel. In fact, the reasons dogs lick their owners go back thousands of years to the instincts their ancestors developed long before dogs ever lived in human homes. Once you understand what your dog is really saying, you'll never look at those sloppy kisses the same way again. So let's start with the reason that surprises most people. 1. Your dog is showing you affection. The most obvious reason your dog licks you is also one of the most powerful. It's their way of saying, "I love you." Unlike humans, dogs can't express affection with words. They don't say thank you. They don't say I missed you. They don't say I care about you. Instead, they use physical actions, and licking is one of their strongest forms of affection. This behavior actually starts when dogs are puppies. When puppies are born, their mother constantly licks them. She cleans them. She comforts them. She bonds with them through licking. As those puppies grow up, licking becomes a natural way for them to show closeness to others they trust. So when your dog licks your face or your hands, they're not just being playful. In their mind, they're bonding with you the same way dogs bond with family members. You're not just their owner, you're part of their pack. And in the language of dogs, licking is one of the clearest ways to show love. Number 2, your dog is trying to comfort you. Have you ever noticed something interesting? Sometimes your dog licks you more when you're sad. Maybe you had a stressful day. Maybe you're sitting quietly, feeling overwhelmed, and suddenly your dog walks over and starts licking your hands or face. That's not a coincidence. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to human emotions. They can hear changes in your voice. They can notice shifts in your body language. They can even detect chemical changes in your scent when your mood changes. When dogs sense that their human is upset, many of them instinctively respond by licking. It's their version of saying, "I'm here. You're not alone. It's gonna be okay." Some researchers believe licking releases calming chemicals in dogs' brains, which helps both the dog and the human feel more relaxed. So the next time your dog starts licking you when you're having a bad day, remember something. They're not being annoying. They're trying to help. Number 3. Your dog is gathering information about you. Dogs experience the world very differently than humans do. Humans rely mostly on sight. Dogs rely mostly on smell and taste. In fact, a dog's sense of smell is tens of thousands times stronger than a human's. That means when your dog licks your skin, they're actually learning things about you. Your skin carries tiny traces of salt, sweat, and scent. To your dog, that information is fascinating. They can detect where you've been, what you've touched, even subtle changes in your body chemistry. So sometimes when your dog licks you, they're basically reading a story written on your skin. It's like they're saying, "Where have you been today? What did you do? What smells are you carrying with you?" It may seem strange to us, but to your dog, licking is a way of understanding the world, and you are one of the most interesting parts of that world. Number 4, your dog learned that licking gets your attention. Here's something many dog owners don't realize.
Dogs are extremely good at studying human behavior. They watch how we react, they remember what works, and over time, they learn which actions get the biggest response. Think about what happens when your dog licks you. You might laugh, you might talk to them, you might pet them, you might push them away while smiling. But from your dog's perspective, all of those responses mean one thing: attention. And attention is one of the most rewarding things a dog can receive. So if your dog licked you once and you responded warmly, your dog learned something important. Licking works. Over time, they may repeat the behavior more often because they know it keeps you engaged with them. In other words, your dog might not just be licking you randomly. They might be using a strategy that they've learned works perfectly. Number 5, your dog is showing respect and trust. This reason goes back to dogs' wild ancestors. In wolf packs, younger wolves often lick the faces of older wolves. This behavior is a sign of respect. It shows submission and trust toward the leader of the group. Domestic dogs still carry some of those instincts. When your dog licks your face or hands, they may be showing a similar kind of respect. It's their way of acknowledging your role in their world. You provide food, you provide safety, you provide companionship. And in your dog's mind, that makes you incredibly important. Licking can be a quiet way of saying, I trust you, I respect you, you're part of my family. Number 6, your dog might simply enjoy the taste. This one might sound funny, but it's also true. Human skin can taste interesting to dogs. Our skin contains natural salts from sweat. It may also carry traces of food or scents from things we've touched. To your dog, that combination can be surprisingly appealing. So sometimes when your dog licks your hands, they might simply be enjoying the taste. Of course, that doesn't mean the behavior is purely about flavor. Most of the time, licking combines several motivations at once: affection, curiosity, habit, and taste, all mixed together in one behavior. Number 7, your dog feels safe with you. Here's something important to remember. Dogs don't show vulnerable behaviors around people they don't trust. Licking requires closeness. It requires comfort. It requires a sense of safety. If a dog feels nervous around someone, they usually keep their distance. But when a dog repeatedly licks you, it means they feel secure in your presence. You're part of their safe space. And that level of trust is something dogs don't give lightly. Every time your dog comes close and starts licking you, they're showing that they feel relaxed and protected around you. Number 8, it's the dog version of saying, I missed you. If your dog licks you the moment you walk through the door, there's a simple explanation. They missed you. Dogs experience time differently than humans. Even if you were only gone for a short while, your return can feel like a big emotional moment for them. So when they rush toward you and start licking your hands or face, it's their way of celebrating your return. It's excitement, it's relief, it's happiness all at once. In that moment, they're not thinking about anything else. They're just happy their favorite human is back. The hidden meaning behind your dog's licks. When you put all these reasons together, something interesting becomes clear. Licking isn't just a simple habit, it's a complex form of communication. Your dog might be saying, I love you, I trust you, I'm happy you're here, I want your attention, or even, I'm trying to comfort you. Most of the time, it's not just one message, it's several messages at once. And the more you pay attention to when and how your dog licks you, the more you'll start to understand what they're trying to say. Final thoughts. Dogs may not speak our language, but they communicate in ways that are just as meaningful. Through their body language, through their behavior, and yes, through those messy, enthusiastic licks. So the next time your dog comes over and starts licking your hands or face, take a moment to think about what might be behind it. It could be affection. It could be curiosity. It could be trust. But more often than not, it's something simple and powerful. Your dog is telling you that you matter to them. And in their world, that message couldn't be clearer.